So you know that song that's like, "Listen away again in Margaritaville." Like he's kind of drunk because he probably is. Great song, one of my favorites. I've always just kind of thought of it as like, it's a vacation song. It's like when you go to a tropical place or to the beach, like you have margaritas, that's a song for that. But there's something that kind of stands out about this song that I never really noticed until recently. That we'll just let it reveal itself on its own as we go through the lyrics here. So it starts out nibbling on some sponge cake. Okay, I don't really know what sponge cake is, but I assume that's a real thing. It's fine to nibble on cake from time to time. Watching the sun bake. All of these tourists covered with oil. Alright, so I'm assuming like suntan oil, is that a thing? Like the oil you put on yourself to make the sun fry you faster or something? I don't know. I think that used to be more of a thing than it is now because we found out about skin cancer and everything. But it's fine. But I mean, what we've learned here is that he's in a tropical place, probably either that or the tourists are covered in just like petroleum type oil because they were touring an oil refinery or something, and they come out all greasy because of some sort of mishap, and he's sitting here just watching them eating cake. I don't think that's what it is, though. Given the theme of the rest of Jimmy Buffett's body of work, I think we can assume he's on a beach somewhere. Okay, what's the next line? Strumming my sixth string, here on my front porch swing or something like that. Okay, so first of all, he's playing guitar. Now, he was eating cake at the same time. I've been learning to play guitar for the last couple of weeks or so. It's definitely not something I could do while also eating cake. So I don't know if somebody's feeding him cake, but you'd think he would mention that in the song. So maybe he's just like playing, and then he kind of leans over, nibbles on the sponge cake, and then goes back to watching the oily tourists, I guess. I guess that's what's happening. So fine, he's multitasking. We also learn here he's sitting on his front porch, which means he lives, I don't know if he owns the place, but he lives somewhere where there's an ocean view, or a beach view, or something, somewhere that tourists go. So that's pretty nice. He's set up pretty well. The next line is, "I was smelling the shrimp as it's starting to boil." Now, okay. So you're telling me he's playing guitar, a two-handed activity. He's swinging on his porch, and nibbling on cake, and also cooking dinner. Is the shrimp boiling in the house? Did he just leave it unattended in the house? Because that's dangerous. Is it like boiling over a campfire in his front yard? I don't know. Do the tourists not mind that this is going on? Like, is he close enough for them to smell it? How far away from the tourist is he? Is he watching through binoculars? He couldn't be. His hands are busy. So they've got to be close enough to be like, what's this guy's deal? What is he? He's like eating cake and boiling shrimp. Also, he's ruining his appetite, nibbling on the cake when he's making dinner. That's irresponsible. Just, come on, man. Alright, so then, spoiler alert, in the next verse, he talks about how he's making a frozen margarita, because that's what the song is about. And I'm just wondering how he's already playing guitar, eating cake, cooking dinner, swinging. Is he making he says he's making a margarita in a blender. Is he doing it with his feet? Like, what's left? How are you doing that? That's dangerous. You could cut your foot, sir. Anyway, so all this is going on in full view of the tourists who are just trying to have a nice time at the beach. And then we go into the chorus, and he's like, wasting away again in Margaritaville. I'm assuming that's a metaphor, not a real place, but I don't know. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Well, I feel like you're not really searching that hard. You're kind of busy right now. You've got a lot going on here. How much effort could you really be putting into finding your shaker of salt? But anyway, next line. Some people say there's a woman to blame. For what? for your salt being missing? Is that what we're talking about? Like, who is saying that who says that? Who is like, okay, well, I can't find my salt shaker, and then the person you're talking to is just like, I bet a woman took it. Like, why would that come up? What's going on there? Or maybe, unless in Margaritaville, there's just a specific woman who is just known for pilfering table salt from people, and they're just like, oh yeah, I mean, it was probably Thelma. She does that. She steals salt shakers. It's weird. So I guess that's what's going on. And then the end of the chorus is, but I know it's nobody's fault, or it changes. He says like lots of different things. By the end, he's like, it's my own damn fault, and like all of this. But I don't really know what he's talking about. I guess losing the salt shaker, or maybe the whole song sort of has this tone like this woe is me tone, like look how bad my life is. It's like, dude, you're eating cake you live somewhere with an ocean view and you have nothing better to do but play guitar and get drunk and eat cake all day. Like, what? How? Oh, poor Jimmy Buffett, come on. Like, well, I don't feel bad for you. I don't even care if somebody stole your salt shaker. They probably were just jealous. Alright, that's all.